We're gonna make Ursa Major with Phoenix here.
Oh my god.
It got away!
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm looking through the mesh.
Girl, move it down a little bit.
No, it's fine.
We are also making a constellation.
Why is this
Ursa Major to be expected.
Why does he sound like a smoker?
I smoke. Have you seen my age, Sonny? Apparently.
Sonny? Don't call me Sonny.
Have you seen me, Sonny?
Oh my god, he got really old all of a sudden.
Apparently that leaves all to work in a child. I thought you said, does that make you diabetes as a deadbeat? Does that make me diabetes?
Oh my god. Okay, this is really off topic, but there's a crow outside that keeps, like, it's playing around in the trees.
That's cute.
It's very much in my peripheral, and since I have ADHD, it's not gonna go away anytime soon.
No, you're good. Ooh, I smell a bear. I mean, it is Pride.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair.
Bad bears. Bad. Hurry up and start rolling.
Does that, should we be handing out deodorant at Pride?
Right. I also don't know. I hope we don't just need to get just one single bear. I don't think this one. Bear! I guess we'll find out. Okay. Did
it end already?
It did.
Oh shit.
Oh good, you got a bear. He's a handsome one too.
Holy shit.
I think he probably, it feels like he would swing both ways.
Yeah.
Always.
Honestly.
It feels like the princess like me.
Doesn't he barf rainbows? Like,
he does. Or maybe the queen.
He has a wife.
Maybe the wife is actually trans. You never know.
That's true.
Or non-binary.
Non-binary?
Yes. Rangu's also in the back.
Hi.
I hope he picked up. Okay, and we are back. We're gonna go somewhere. We're probably gonna pick up another small bear, but that's okay.
Just don't get any bears.
Right.
What is that? Is
I
that a
don't
bear?
know. I'm scared to know if that's a bear or not.
Those are teddy bears.
Oh gosh.
Do those,
Oh,
do those
Lordy.
count?
Probably. Probably, if I had to guess though.
Oh god, oh god.
That boulder's
Oh my god,
dangerous.
that's a lot of fish.
I thought those were alligators for a second.
Oh my god, those are not boulders, those are bears.
Those are bears?
Those are bearders.
Oh lordy. Oh hello, human.
That's a big mushroom.
It is. It's a giant
It's the
fluffy
same
friend.
size as the... Oh my god. That's going back.
I picked up another bear.
Oopsie.
You know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Do a different one for a bit.
We will. We're just gonna make Pisces now.
Oh my god.
You good?
I just
It
attacked
attacked you.
myself. Oh my god, Knuckles almost fell over.
It's not fresh. The sky is spoiled already. It is not fresh at all.
very ripe.
It is very ripe. Ripe.
Oh my
He just
god.
starts opera singing.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fish.
It is. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, hello, cat.
I like the soundtrack for this game.
Me too. I like how it
Oh, I have to
varies. Pineapples.
Yeah, it's gone.
I got you.
Thanks. Lux hates it when I do that.
Oh?
If I need to sneeze, I need to sneeze. Let me sneeze.
No.
Never.
So, are you gonna get the new Katamari?
Probably.
Yeah.
I know there was I knew
Yeah.
it was, but I also wasn't sure if that was actually a new one or not.
Yeah, I can't. Well, it's not new. It's a remaster
Oh,
of
okay.
We Love Katamari. It was out yesterday, so you can always buy it digitally.
Cool beans.
But I'm gonna have to wait for mine.
Oh, GameStop.
Yeah,
There's so much tea that can be on GameStop that we can talk about right now, but he already rambled to me.
yeah. I complain a lot.
It's
my job.
Long story short,
I just never get my pre-orders because they always sell them on me. There's like a policy for GameStop where you have like a week to pick up, but this is 2 days after. And like I didn't get a call, so how do I know?
right? Like rude.
Dum-dums.
Also, like how these people, if they're just size of it, they're just like
I like
Yeah,
how they
whatever.
come after you.
No, right? Sort of just like casually walk into us too. It's like, oh, sorry, giant ball thing. Music is a vibe.
No, this music slaps. How do you not get copyright stricken?
Fair use.
Oh, is it because like you're talking over it and stuff too, or
Yeah.
yeah?
That's how most Let's Players can get away with it.
Exactly.
Hey, so speaking of Nintendo and video games, Lux and I started Earthbound. And I
Yeah.
was looking online yesterday, and I found it was like essentially a ROM hack, but like it's actually on a cartridge for
Oh.
Earthbound, and it's like a Halloween.
Oh, Toby's?
Maybe? I don't know. But I found like because people actually made cartridges of them, which is very
That's
cool.
cool.
So I was actually thinking about picking one up when I have some,
Yeah.
have access to some extra money.
You should go. You should.
I will. I think it would be fun, and also you could try it too, and then it would be like, I mean, you love Earthbound, so
Yeah.
it would be fun. But yeah, Lux and I are playing through Earthbound right now.
That's cool. You liking it so far, Lux?
Yeah.
That's
I'm getting to the blue people.
Yes.
good.
Happy Town, or Happy Village, or something. Where everyone is happy.
Even the cow's happy that it's blue.
I feel like that would be like a fun thing to cosplay, but it would also be so risky. Like it's one of those things where it's like intentionally supposed to be like, the certain racist people.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like it's very risky, but like the people who wouldn't know what it is would be upset at us, but the people who would know what it is would be like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that's an Earthbound cosplay.
That's why if I were to cosplay that, I would cosplay as Carpenter. Because it's not as risky, but people would still know.
We should do a joint cosplay for
Should.
Earthbound. I would do Paula.
Yeah, it would be gay, because...
Guys.
From Earthbound 0, or Beginnings, or just Mother.
Mother one.
I always just say Mother. I don't usually say Earthbound, whatever. Makes it easier.
Lux can be Ness, you can be Pooh. What's the guy's name from the first game that looks like Elvis again?
Teddy.
Teddy, that's the one. I really like him. I
Me
like his
too.
character.
I like how he's just like, Lloyd, you're fucking weak, get out of here. And then he gets injured, he's like, okay, I'm out of here.
I do like Jeff. I think it would be really funny for you to cosplay Jeff because we could give you like a really dumbass bowl cut wig.
Yes! I would rock that fucking wig.
You would.
I would make bull hogs.
Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of do feel like
Fresh.
Jeff's like outfit, because of how colorful and stuff it is, would
Yeah.
probably end up looking like Austin
Austin
Powers.
Powers, yeah.
Jeff would probably end up looking like Austin Powers.
Probably.
Maybe a little bit also like Elton John.
We're gonna make Gemini. We may as well just keep rolling.
Gemini.
Gemini Cricket! Gosh, Mickey!
Have you seen that video of Goofy being blown away in the blizzard?
No!
Okay, I will find it for you.
Thank you. Wake me up!
We can send it to you as well so that you can put it in the video, because it's like a 30-second thing. So
Do it.
the audience also knows
Do
what the
it.
fuck it is.
Oh my god! And, like, just perfectly timed cuts. Oh!
I like how he's also like, we should be safe here, and then immediately just gets absolutely decimated.
We should be safe here.
Alright, go
Wait,
for it.
He had a twin. The prince apparently had a twin. Get as many twins as possible. That makes sense, because it's Gemini. Do boxes count too, or
Oh.
boots? It's
Yeah,
identical.
bro. As long as it's identical.
Yeah, twin boots. There we go. That's cool beans.
I was looking at the spider up there and thinking about, it was a little while ago. When we were doing all the cleaning and stuff to put the new bed in downstairs,
Yeah?
a big spider came out, but it was a daddy long leg, so I wasn't like
Oh.
freaked out by it, but I was like, oh, that thing has an egg sac. Is it okay if I show you a picture of a really ugly spider?
Yes.
Okay.
I love spiders.
I love spiders too, but this one is genuinely freaky. There's so many reasons that it's scary. Like, look.
Whoa, that's cool.
No, he's not cool. Don't call him cool.
His name's Frank.
Oh my god, look at him. This one looks.
That's pretty cool.
This one looks like General Grievous.
I was gonna say, I recognize it. I was gonna say a predator as well.
Yeah.
But literally, because spiders are predators.
That's so gross!
How's the workout going, Lex? I get to see you in a peripheral vision.
God.
Good.
Okay, this thing's.
Whoa!
Yeah, they're called ogre spiders.
Ogre spiders!
So they do this.
Whoa.
They make webs and then they throw them. So they don't sit in a web like a normal spider.
That's so cool.
They like build it in their hands, and then they wait for a predator, they wait for their prey to like walk kind of near them, because they don't go up really high. They actually like kind of go near the ground.
That's smart.
And then they
of them.
throw the web onto the like mice or onto the like other like things that they're eating.
That's so smart.
It's really freaky and I don't like it.
No. Have you seen trapdoor
Look at
spiders?
this fucker. Like,
oh, it looks so derpy.
why is his eyes like that?
I
Okay.
still think it's really funny how they will go after laser pointers.
Yes, it's really cute, especially like jumping spiders.
Yeah.
They will go after them. Do you remember when we lived at the other house and we would hang out in my bedroom? I remember at one point I was like, Eric, where do these spiders keep coming from?
Yeah.
Like, it got to the point where I was like really aggressively annoyed because I was so scared of them. At one point, I remember we were watching something like Markiplier or something, and I was not actually watching. I was staring at the bottom of the door because I was like, if I stare for long enough, I know that's where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Because there can't possibly be that many spiders in my room, so they must be coming from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched not one, but 2 spiders run underneath the frame of the door.
Those friggers.
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember, but I used to, after a while, I used to stuff a towel underneath the frame because that was the only way to keep them from coming in the bedroom. I'm not particularly scared of daddy long legs, but those things I just don't like because of how fast they move.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think it's just because they're big, and for some reason they always like run toward you.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm a prey animal, I'm running away from the predator, not toward the predator.
Right?
Like, why did they do that? It's probably because there's like cracks near my feet or something.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Gwen destroyed that spider?
You should tell the audience about that.
Okay,
actually.
I will. So, in our old house, we used to have a rec room, and it was a pretty big room, but it was like right next to my bedroom, and there was like a kind of like a hallway in between where we had all the water piping and like the laundry and stuff, so there was a lot of like spiders in that general vicinity. We used to hang out in the rec room because that's where all of our games and everything used to be, and like we had a big TV and stuff down there, so that was like our kind of like private area for us to hang out, I guess. It was really funny because we brought the dog with us, and Gwen was always really like... Have you ever described Gwen?
No.
Okay, so Gwen was an Akita Mastiff, and I think probably Lab Cross. She was kind of a like farm mutt. Gwen is this very large dog who's very protective, and she was really smart. Like, she figured out how to use the water on the fridge, for instance. She figured out that there was a button on there, so, you know, like that kind of thing. So this spider, I was sitting on the couch, and this spider runs across me on my lap, and so I got obviously very distressed, and I threw the blanket off, and Gwen got up and looked at me like, are you good, bro? Like, she was very concerned. and I saw the spider start to skitter out from under the blanket, and I pointed at it, and she walked forward and slammed her paw on top of it, and then, you know, when like a dog like tries to cover up its poop, that's what she was doing to it, basically. She was scraping the shit out of it. And that thing was literally decimated. Like, I think there was like a single leg left over.
Yep, she also ate it.
Yeah,
She also ate one.
I was gonna say, like, then there's the time where she also ate one. There was also one time where there was a beetle on the floor, and she went to smell it, and it went up her nose. She literally sniffed it so hard that it went in her nose.
Yeah.
I didn't see that thing ever come out, so I truly believe Gwen had a beetle in her nose for the rest of her life.
Probably.
You like open world games, right?
Yeah.
I think you would like Immortals. It's very good. It's the only reason I brought it up is because this game kind of is sort of weird and off kilter and funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same way. It reminds me a lot of a combination of Assassin's Creed and Breath of the Wild. In that you have like kind of free roam, but there's some areas that are too powerful for you, so you have to kind of come back later.
Yeah.
But you can still do it if you have the patience.
Yeah.
And
like
you're
Dark Souls.
careful. Yeah, exactly. If you have the patience and you don't get killed immediately, like, you can definitely do it. But the whole thing of it is, your character is a hero in a Greek myth.
Oh, that's cool.
So the narrators are like...
Phoenix, I'm stuck in this guy.
Oh,
I know I could reset
shit.
it. I could just get reset it, but I was like, bruh, I just wanted to show you that. Go back to home.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think it's Kronos. I don't know.
It's funny because, like, you get narration from them,
Yeah.
and Zeus is obviously Zeus. I don't know if you know anything about his personality.
I do.
He's super, like, selfish and self-centered, and that's exactly how it plays off in the game, is that he's just a big baby, basically. And Kronos is just so sick of him, and it's very, like, interesting to have their back and forth. There's also, like, a lot of, like, unlockable mounts and things you can get. Technically, there's also, like, stuff you can purchase, because it's Ubisoft, so
Oh, yeah.
of course. But, like, there's also, like, ways that you can earn points, so that you don't have to, like, make purchases. You can, like, save up your points and then use it to buy things.
That's cool.
Which is also very cool. Yeah, you just complete challenges and things. Speaking of Ubisoft, are you gonna get Assassin's Creed Mirage?
Maybe.
It takes place in Baghdad in the 9th century,
Ooh,
during the Islamic Golden Age.
pretty cool.
The character's name is Basim.
That's a nice.
I know. Middle Eastern names are always, like, really nice. Did I ever tell you that I brought my Switch to work once and just played it the entire time I was at work?
Did you?
Yeah. So, when one of my previous coworkers, I'm not gonna say her name just
No.
in case.
Yeah, you could all Barb.
Yeah, okay, yeah, when Barb was still working there, we, it was really quiet, and it was, like, basically, I worked, like, the end of the week, so I would work, like, basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, because I was really new still, so, you know, like, whenever you get, like, a new person at a workplace, you always put them on the weekends, because they won't complain about it.
Yeah.
That was me for a little bit. When Barb was working there, we would, like, basically I'd be like, can I, like, do anything to help? And she was like, no, I'm gonna do all of this. Like, she'd basically do all the work. Because it was a Sunday, so we had no shipments coming in. So all we had to do was do the marketing. The marketing was not something I was trained on how to do. But there was sometimes other stuff that I could do, but generally speaking, by, like, you know, the middle of the day, like, there's nothing going on. And most people, honestly, are not coming to GameStop on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, especially not in a town where most people are going to church. Like,
Yeah.
it really just didn't get busy until, like, close to closing. So basically I'd be like, is there anything that I can do to help? And every single time she was just like, no, like, there's nothing that you can really do right now, so if you could just help customers, like, that's fine. So I did do my best to just help customers, and then at one point I was like, do you think it would be okay if I brought in my Switch tomorrow, because it was a Monday and we had Sundays and Mondays to do marketing.
Yeah.
And on a Monday you're not like, no games are coming out on Monday, so our shipments are very small. So basically, she was like, yeah, I don't see why not. Like, I guess technically, like, if our district manager comes in, you could get in trouble, but like, we could just say that you're testing games. So I was like, okay, cool. So I brought in Katamari and played it for my whole shift, and I was basically just still learning everything, and there was nothing to learn. So like,
Yeah.
and it was a Monday, so no one's coming in. I literally had one customer the whole day. And I was playing Katamari because I had it on the counter, and the other person, I'll call him Sam, was watching me play, and Barb was also watching me play after a point, and he was like, hey, wait a second. Like, the customer was like, hey, wait a second. You're not working.
Yeah.
You're having fun. And I was like, no, I'm testing games. And he was like, and he just played along with us, and was like, that game actually looks really cool. And I was like, yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
And this was before COVID, so I was like, do you want to try like your hand at it? And he was like, no, that's okay. And then he like eventually made his purchase after just like chilling with us for a minute, and then just left. And I just basically beat Katamari.
Was it this one?
Yes, it was this one. I miss having that, like, how do I put this? I didn't often care about working with customers. Like, that's part of the job that I enjoyed, but it's different than coming in and seeing 2 or 3 people that you really like, and basically not doing anything. Like, the thing is like, I did do stuff. I organized things, I did paperwork, there was stuff that I was doing, but it was such idle work that I could keep conversation for 6 hours. I miss having like a scheduled time that you go like see someone, but now like part of the problem is now like since our store moved, and it's, I'll say post-COVID, it's not, COVID is still a thing that's happening, but like it's, you know,
it's different.
It's just, people are different now. Like, the whole atmosphere of like retail just changed so dramatically. That's why I couldn't get there anymore. Because people just don't have the same level of patience. As they used to, and to some degree, I would say. But you know, it sucks because I feel like some people are way less patient, but some people are way more patient. But like, both of those things have pros and cons. Definitely. I know it sounds funny saying impatient people have pros and have cons and pros.
No, I get what you mean.
But like, when you're working retail, you want people to be specific about what they want, right?
Exactly.
So the people who are that I'm talking about, like, some people will come in and they'll be more impatient. The thing is, they'll come up right to the tail and they'll be like, I need this thing. And you know that, like, if you don't talk to them quite right, they're gonna get upset at you. But at the same time, like, those people are somehow more grateful when you're efficient. Like, it's like, it's not to say that people who are very, very patient are not also grateful. It's just a different type of gratefulness. Like, it's grateful that you're doing your job to a capacity that, like, you know, they're treating me like a human being. Whereas the other people don't always see me as a human being, but at the same time, they congratulate you for being efficient and being good at your job. So I don't know, it's a complicated issue, but I guess also it's just really that like, things have just changed so much that it's not what it used to be. People don't want to have conversation anymore. And also, I think it doesn't help that oh my god.
Also, you just made it. Just, because I did.
Did you get to 6 meters? Oh, yeah, you did.
I just did, but like 30 seconds to spare though. I could do better, but like, I didn't know where I was going over things, because I'm still pretty new at this game. Even though I've watched it, I still don't know where everything is.
I don't think that anyone does.
That's true.
I played this game a lot, and I am still just like, where is anything?
I think that makes me feel better at least.
I love how they're just shooting at you.
I love how the princess.
I mean, I kind of get it. If I saw a huge ball.
How do you think spiders feel? See us, they would probably do the same thing too if they had miniature guns.
That would fucking hurt.
It would. Your laugh is like spiking. I love it.
Good.
But okay, that should be our last star of the day. Or planet or star, whatever. So, we'll leave it here with my hands are sweaty. Mama spaghetti. Yeah.
I miss Mom's spaghetti. You know what I miss actually is Mom's that stuff where she would make like that cheese sauce with the pasta.
Oh yeah.
Like the almost like Alfredo sauce kinda.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, so we'll finish off this cutscene and then we'll
Sure.
end it. But we could talk over it because
I hope that I finished all my tangents so that people are not like upset that I didn't finish what I was saying.
if they are not, they'll say something now and be like, yo, I want to hear about this tangent, bitch.
Yeah. I'm sure that nobody wants to hear anything that I'm talking about.
Unless they want GameStop tea or something like that, then maybe.
I have so much, dude, so much.
So much.
I know the ins and outs because I essentially was a manager for...
An unofficial manager.
Yeah, I didn't get paid for it, but I did the scheduling and everything else, so...
I tried to find data. I keep bringing in the data to save.
I mean, I also trained management, so there's also that.
So here, the last time we played on the 12th, so December 9th. Is that a hair?
It was a eyelash that was gonna go into your eyeball.
Oh, thank you for saving my eyeball.
You're welcome.
Should we leave it here?
Should we leave it here? Yeah, probably.
You gotta clean, so...
I do, I gotta clean, I gotta be responsible.
Exactly. Responsible adulting!
Fades out of existence.
Thanos snaps. Anyways, we'll leave it here, so... Thanks for watching, y'all, with this sexy music in the background.
Yeah.
And your sexy face.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you later whenever we do, hopefully not 6 months from now.
Yes. I don't know why I got a cough there. So.
It was a coffee, like, no, don't say it. Don't say it. But yeah, anyways, we'll see you all later. Peace.
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Come to volley, do your best. Picnic even feels so good. 素敵なアフタヌーン